Hello there, gentlemen, and welcome back to the United Kingdom of Cape Breton, the place with debates raging over whether ground fish guts can be spread on fields. You know, that kind of thing. Our population is up to 40 million now, and the region is doing good. Everyone's nice and happy. King of Swede Kalia is currently leading the way in World Assembly delegates. Their rare human rights, unheard of political freedoms. Government spending, ugh, look at it. Terrible all over the place. Their economy, ugh, oh, this is disgusting. Look at them dying of old age. Barbaric people. But anyway, let's go to our issues. The issues at hand. Underage drinkers, social menace or misunderstood. With the advent of alcopops and other cheap liquors marketed at younger drinkers, there has been public outcry at the sharp increase in underage drinking. Well, as somebody who does not drink and is opposed to the behavior of those drunkard fools, perhaps I'd be inclined to outlaw alcohol. But let's see what these fellows see. I never wanted my poor babies to grow up to be alcoholics. Wails Stan Goldsmith, local Jew, a parent of three, striding into your office. And now I'm worried they'll drink themselves into being no good slobs before they've even grown up. The only way to stop this madness is to really crack down on underage drinking. Stricter identification laws and severe punishments should do the trick. The present laws are much too soft. Well, he's not exactly wrong. What is it with parents making society discipline their children because they don't want to? Asks Ash Morgan, a school teacher. These wishy-washy parents are to blame for their kids' misdemeanors. It is the parents who should be held responsible and fined. No, even better, arrested and jailed. Yes, we should arrest poor parents who leave their kids to be brought up by an iPad screen and left to watch YouTube hours on end. These parents who do not do their parenting should be arrested and jailed at once. I like this, Ash Morgan. Keep your hands off my spinning mermaid, Mac, says 10-year-old Faith Swift, an all-round unruly youth, while downing some sort of shocking pink beverage. Why shouldn't us kids be allowed to drink? We're responsible enough. Don't oppress us like this. We're just having some fun. Well, you are going to be sent to the conscription camps at once. To be honest, this doesn't surprise me, says Carl Carpenter, a cultural attaché from East Hambeck. Back in my country, it is customary for children to have a glass of wine with their main meal of the day. If you make alcohol an everyday mundanity, then they're not going to go overboard with it later. Educate them in cultural and sophistication so that they truly appreciate their senses instead of trashing them on low-grade hooch. Well, he's still advocating for drinking, but he's advocating it in a more cultural manner. Oh, we'll see. We don't trust carpenters building shit out of wood. We can't trust these people. I agree that we should educate them about alcohol rather than simply hope punishments will get through to them, says Dr. Penny Horner, an expert on alcoholism. But teaching these hoodlums culture, it just won't work. If we're going to get them to drink less, then we must impress on them the dangers of alcohol, not the benefits. We'll scare them into drinking sensibly. Well. This wouldn't be a problem if all alcohol was banned altogether, says Yoshi Perkins, enjoying a fine ginger beer. It's not just kids who break the law when under the influence, Absolutely, let us ban alcohol at once. Ravers are having trouble getting used to blank currant squash instead of vodka. Oh no, we're back to a corporate police state. Oh shit. Cape Breton wakes a sober future as alcohol is banned. Hey! Alcohol is banned. Fuck yeah. Intelligence has gone up 20%. Tourism has gone up. Oh. Lifespan has gone up. Health has gone up 30%. Fuck. Economic output down a bit, but when it comes to people's health, you can't really complain, can you? And what is the next issue at hand? Diamonds are an expat's best friend, eh? An international incident. Media outlets have been buzzing about the thousands of children abducted from their remote villages across the exotic nation of Brazilistan, suspected to have been carried out on order of their own governments. Reports are coming in that the abducted children have been sent underground to mine for diamonds, Brazilistan's most precious resource, but military intelligence suggests that some Cape Bretonian citizens living there have fallen to the same fate. Ooh. The Brazilistani government has been pursuing aggressive and provoking policies for years, especially in their attempts to annex their neighbour Marchinoa. Now they're abducting and holding hostages not only of their own children, but of citizens of other countries, booms General Mate, slamming his fist. I'm not going to have a fucking general female, it's a him. Slamming his fist on the conference table and urgently gesturing to a map on the wall. We have sat idly by, and now it's our people over there waking up in the middle of the night to bombs and soldiers destroying their homes. Leader, we must marshal our forces and intervene with the only language the Brazilistan seem to understand, violence. So our general here is saying that we should invade these fuckers. I would not be opposed to that. The good general is surely exaggerating the threat here, says Steve Smithers, one of your trusted advisors. Responds calmly while drinking his tea. Brazilistan is our foremost diamond trade partner, so we must approach the situation with diplomacy and targeted efforts. A knee-jerk military response is the worst thing we could possibly do here. I am confident that with some juicy incentives, the Brazilistani government will discover their error and immediately release our citizens. No, we are invading. Fuck you. The military is on a massive recruitment drive in advance of an invasion of Brazilistan. Fuck yes. We are going. Weaponization is up, economic output is up, weapons are up, defense forces are up again, government size. Foreign aid is down. Good, because we don't even do that anyway. Excellent, I'm very happy. Cape Breton's underclass drowning in debt. Well. In response to an increasing number of people falling into debt and declaring bankruptcy, activists are arguing that the government should take a stronger role in protecting its citizens from loosely regulated lending firms and in helping its citizens pay off and cancel the debts. Nelson Urso, head of consumer watchdog Debt Busters, urges the government to enact new laws. We've got middle and lower class families falling victim to predatory financial institutions and plunging into debts they can never hope to repay. The government must pass legislation restricting things like interest rates to stem the tide of people losing their property to these sharks, and take an active role reviewing all loan repayment terms. Yes, we must stop these Jewish banks from bankrupting our people on purpose and holding them back. This guy knows what he's doing. That's just not going far enough, cries welfare advocate. Well, we're not doing welfare. That's all. So, the government must eliminate the shackles of the debt from our good nation once and for all. What we need is vast reforms in the welfare. No. Then we can provide these poor, downtrodden souls with money and housing. No, not happening. Ignore. So don't just take out such huge loans in the first place. No, we're not government spending on welfare. They're irresponsible with their money, and yet they're the victims. Oh, this isn't exactly wrong. Call me crazy, but borrowing money and not paying it back isn't debt. It's theft. Well, you can't complain at that. That is sort of completely true. Brenda Singh, scoffs. Representative of one Cape Breton lending firm. What we really need is the power to send these parasites to debtor prisons where they can work off the money they owe through hard manual labour. Ooh. Sending people to camps of hard manual labour to repay their debts to society. I like it. University graduates and new homeowners toil in labour camps to work off their debts. Terrific. I am saving that. Group returning home from natural disaster struck by second natural disaster, of course. Aristocrats welcome rising income inequality. Economic output's gone up. Economic freedom, weaponization. What's gone down though? tourism, taxation. Ah, good. Taxation going down is good. Intelligence going down, but we fix that with the alcohol. How to examine your testes. Ah, I have testes. At the International Conference of Education, head teachers and education ministers generally have a drink or 10. Wait, alcohol is banned. And get a chance to meet their peers from across the world. The conference happens to be in Cape Breton this year, and having nothing better to do one night, you decide to attend a mixer. As it happens, the topic of conversation is standardized testing. Daguo, education director of Huyu Wan Haya, apparently misunderstanding the nature of the social mixer, has set up a projector upon a platter of hors d'oeuvres, and is currently word for word reading off PowerPoint slides. In Daguo, standardized tests assess student performance through education. Scintille scoring streams the students gives accurate comparison out of criminal. I don't know if I'm like qualified to have an opinion here. Constant testing teaches children only how to pass tests. Yes, yes. Anti-Markkanen here is completely correct. A progressive head teacher from the socialist nation of Scandiland, carefully putting down his drink. Obsession with competition only makes children equate success with dominance. Use carrot and stick methods and you just get an ass. Pun intended. When children compete, most are taught only that they are losers. Abandon testing and teach love of knowledge. Yes! I like this. So on one hand we got rote learning clones, and on the other liberal hippies. Spike's cowboy hat wearing Johnny Wayne, interrupting his poker game to literally and metaphorically put his cards on the table. In the United Federation, we got a saying, hey, government, butt out. Let each school be its own business. Yes, I like this as well. Decide its own way with no centralized tyranny. Let parents vote with their wallets and either pick the school they want or pick no school at all. I was raised on my uncle's farm. I just learned me how to herd steers from the back of a horse. That's real life education. Yes, I like this. I do. I really do. Couldn't we be a bit more moderate? Try and take something all free options. One is your education minister, trying to escape from the trio of foreign educators closing in on her. Maybe there's a Cape Bretonian way, with compulsory exam assessments, but not a national test, but a choice of examination boards competing on the free market. And maybe you could have some state schools with private funding, and some private schools with state regulation, and some stricter homeschooling involving some time in communal classrooms. That sounds good, doesn't it? Maybe, possibly. No, we're gonna go with this. Home education can sometimes be a load of bullocks. Very good. Ah, compulsory consumer state again. Very good. Group returning a home for natural. Yes, we've seen this. Few to some. So we've risen our rights up again. The weather's gone up with it. Crime apparently has also. Youth rebelliousness. Ooh, it's still in the minus. Weaponization is up quite a fair bit. Agriculture is up a fair bit, but it's up to 0. So nudity is up, cheerfulness. But what's gone down? Authoritarianism and taxation. Good. That's what I want to see. Very good indeed. Safety is down 10%. Whoa. What the fuck? Now let us have a look at our nation here. We are dying of heart disease. Very good. Our government spending is up to 48.1% on defense. I'm very happy. And our economy is doing good. So I'm happy. I am very happy. Yes, but let's have a look at our defense spending compared to everybody else in the region. Defense forces. Let us have a look here. Oh, would you look at that? We are smashing it. Ha ha ha. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. I do hope you have enjoyed it. I look forward to see you guys next time. Thank you for watching again, and if you want to support the channel on Patreon, there's a Patreon link down below, and if you want to join the group Discord, there is also a link below for that. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.